More than 85 meters beneath the strange mushroom-shaped towers of Cappadocia lies something you wouldn't expect. A vast underground city once home to 20,000 people. Built layer by layer over thousands of years, it's one of the world's most incredible forgotten civilizations, and it was almost lost forever. Beneath the fairy chimneys, Cappadocia, in central Turkey, looks like a place from another planet. Jagged rock towers, cone-shaped peaks, and deep red canyons shaped by volcanic eruptions over millions of years. Today, it's a hotspot for hikers and hot air balloon riders. But under all that surreal beauty lies something far more unexpected: Derinkuyu, a massive subterranean city carved directly into the soft volcanic rock. The ground beneath Cappadocia is made of tuff, a pyroclastic material that's soft and easy to carve, making it ideal for digging. Unlike other regions, this area also lacks high groundwater levels, so entire cities could be carved below without fear of flooding. It was in this perfect geological environment that Derinkuyu took shape, a city built not above but deep underground. Rediscovered by a missing chicken. For centuries, no one above ground really knew what was hiding below. Derinkuyu was forgotten. That changed in 1963 thanks to a renovation project and some missing chickens. A local man noticed his birds kept vanishing through a small opening that appeared in his home during construction. Curious, he followed it. What he found was the beginning of a massive underground tunnel. That single tunnel led to hundreds of passageways. As excavation continued, archaeologists found more than 600 hidden entrances to the city, many of them located inside private homes. Suddenly, one of history's most impressive engineering marvels was back in the spotlight. A city of 18 levels. Derinkuyu stretches more than 85 meters, or 279 feet, underground. It consists of 18 levels of rooms, tunnels, and shafts, all carved by hand. At its peak, this underground complex could shelter up to 20,000 people at once. Entire families, workers, livestock, and everything they needed to survive for months. Who built it? Historians and archaeologists are still debating who first began digging Derinkuyu. The oldest written reference to people living underground in this region comes from Anabasis, a book by Xenophon of Athens, written around 370 BCE. He described the people of Anatolia living in excavated homes, not cliffside caves. One theory is that the Hittites started the initial work as early as 1200 BCE, possibly during conflicts with the Phrygians. Supporting this idea, Hittite artifacts have been found in the complex, but many experts believe the Phrygians deserve most of the credit. They were highly skilled Iron Age builders who spread across Anatolia during the first millennium BCE and were known for carving monuments and entire structures into rock. What was life like underground? It wasn't easy. The people who lived in Derinkuyu spent weeks or even months underground, especially during times of war or invasion. They relied on torchlight, relieved themselves in sealed clay jars, and placed bodies in designated burial areas. Still, they didn't just survive. They created a functioning society. Evidence of winemaking includes vats and amphoras, and the presence of schools shows education was important even underground. But what really made Derinkuyu feel like a city rather than a bunker was how well it was organized. Residents could cook, hold religious services, study, raise livestock, and store food safely below the earth. The last chapter. Derinkuyu remained in use until 1923, when the Cappadocian Greeks were forced to flee to Greece during the Greco-Turkish population exchange after the war. The city, which had likely been in near continuous use for over 2,000 years, was abandoned and slowly disappeared from memory. For 4 decades, it sat in silence beneath the homes of villagers, unknown and untouched. It took some lost chickens to bring it back. Now, anyone can visit Derinkuyu for just 60 Turkish lira. Tourists from around the world descend into the dark, narrow passageways, experiencing just a hint of what life might have been like underground. The walls are still blackened from ancient torches. The tunnels are still tight, forcing you to move slowly and stooped over. It's hard to believe people once called this place home. But the deeper you go, the more it becomes clear. Derinkuyu wasn't just a shelter. It was a city built to protect, to endure, and to hide entire lives beneath the earth.